Hello class, we're now on page 408, problem number 2. The problem has a hint. It says info on page 400 will definitely help you answer this one. And the information is in a table, and the table is labeled common sources of sound, common sources and sound intensities. Okay, so the problem reads, how much more intense is a sound of 40 decibels than a sound of 30 decibels? So what do we have here? We have 40 dB, decibels, named after Alexander Graham Bell. Deci meaning the 10th, 30 decibels. So which one is more intense? Well, let's go to page 400 now. If we look at the sound level in decibels, we have a whisper that is 20 decibels, and then we have a quiet radio in the home, and it's 40 decibels. So you want to know which one is more intense. Well, let's look. If we go right over to the intensity column, which is to the left, we have 10 to the negative 8, and a whisper is 10 to the negative 10. So a whisper is definitely less intense than a quiet radio in the room, but 30 decibels is 10 times less intense than a quiet radio. So here's our quiet radio. It is 10 to the negative, let me make sure that I have this right. This is actually 10 to the negative 8. So this is 10 to the negative 8, and that's watts per meter squared. So watts is a unit of power. The amount of power that you put over an area is considered intensity all the time, okay? So 30 decibels would be 10 to the negative 9 watts per meter squared. So 40 decibels is 10 times as intense, or 10 times more intense than the 30 decibel. So that's going, the answer would end up being 10 watts per meter squared.